Greetings and salutations. Sorry, some fabric on my feet was bothering me. So, I kind of came up with a couple different plans, or a couple different experiments I have run to try to get this stupid mask to work. I bought some fabric glue, which doesn't actually seem to stick to the EVA foam that well, so that's kind of crappy. But also it says on there, one of the instructions is to, oh, my tea's probably done. Sorry, sidetracked. But one of the instructions was also that maybe put an iron on it to kind of secure the glue to heat it up and get it good to go. Well, I don't know how well that will work because that tends to melt the EVA foam. So I can't use that method. Oh, that's not bad. Pardon me. So what I also did is, this is my ironing test, and you can see I put the iron there. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? You probably can't because it's black on black, so it did melt a little bit there. This is just the glue on the EVA foam. It's actually not, that seems to be kind of sticking, so that's not horrible. But it does also bleed through. So I bought some felt, because felt is a little bit thicker material, and put the same glue, the same fabric glue on there, and it does not bleed through. So instead of kind of waiting for all this crap to kind of just freaking work, I have decided. Actually, you know what? Let's cut that one up a little bit further, all the way up to the nose. This is gonna be fine. So I have decided that instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna salvage what I made, and I'm just gonna put felt over the front of just the face mask, because that's really all I freaking care about. And because it's fabric, instead of gluing Velcro on there, I can just sew the Velcro on there. So that, to me, seems like it's going to be the best bet. The best bet. Or anyway, you know, the hope is that it'll freaking work. So I'm really kind of running out of time. Again, a lot of this glue is going to take a bit of time to dry. So I want to kind of start that now to give it a chance to do that. Let us throw this piece away. This is some fabric glue, like, just all over it. And I don't really want to wipe. Let's move my little bag of trash over here for the easy access. And I will grab just another piece of fabric here to act as my wiping of glue. Oh, I can actually throw that thread away. There we go. So we're gonna use this glue because this actually, like, this ain't coming off. So this glue worked well on the foam, and even though it bled through the fabric, which annoys me, it's still gonna be fine. So we are going to glue this up. We will smear it around to make sure we got a nice wide surface area. Oh, this little freaking little spatula or utility knife or putty knife, there you go, that's the word I was looking for, came with the actual fabric glue. It's actually kind of cute and very handy. So we are going to spread that out. I put way too much on there. Probably one of the reasons why I bled through so freaking bad on the first run. But make sure we get a nice good coat. Do the same thing for the bottom. Yep, so that is the goal, is to get the mask ready. And then I'll sew the Velcro on it, and I think that'll be fine. Alright, we are going to put you there. We are going to fold this over first. And I want you to kind of fold all the way down to about that. Yeah, just all over the place. I don't like it. There's really no good way to secure this. All right, so that should be good. Actually, now that I know that the glue kind of bleeds through, it's actually helping me, because it bleeding through is kind of making it very, very sticky. So the fabric's actually adhering pretty decent. So we'll fold you over first, I think. And then we'll fold this guy over until about there. Maybe a little bit further up. Doesn't really matter. Get the nose folded over first. Oh crap, I don't know why I put it all the way up on the nose when I'm not going to be using that at all. A little bit of glue. Way too much, but again, I don't really care at this point. I just need the stupid mask to work. Make sure that's looking okay. That's looking okay. Just glue on every freaking thing. All right, so that is. Can I actually pull that tighter? Yes, I can. Can I pull that a little bit tighter? Yes, I can and did. All right, so now I know this takes 24 hours to fully set, and it is 10:47. The problem with that is I have to go to work. I start work at like 8:25 in the morning, so this is not actually going to have the 24-hour cure time, but I'm not sure I really care at this juncture in time, because it'll be strong enough. It won't be 100%, but it'll be strong enough. Actually, now that this is free, let's see if I can I scoop some of this out, because I'm not using it. You know, I'll just freaking dump it on there. I don't really care. My experiments are kind of moot at this point, because I changed my mind on how I wanted to do it. I'd rather do it this way because the felt works. So the glue does not go through the felt, and that's the fabric glue that I tested on the felt. So we are going to let this dry. So what I say it was 10:47, so it's 10:48-ish. We'll round that up. Make sure that's cleaned. Alright, so we're going to let this sit for a few hours. I want it to sit until the glue is clear. I think it dries clear. I'm not 100% sure, because all I have is that face to go over, and the face just looks like absolute dog crap. Yeah, and also tried the hot glue to see if that was going to do the trick. It does bleed through the hot glue also. But in that case, it's more of, like, if I just set the fabric on there and don't do anything, it won't bleed through, which I think is, might work. However, you do see the ridges. So there are ridges on it, so you can see the bumps and stuff. So you can see where you glued it. And this thing eats glue like crazy. I haven't used a hot glue gun in decades, so I don't know if that's normal, but that freaking ate a stick like that. But yeah, so we're gonna let this sit for a few hours. Probably come back at it about 250, I think. Give it 4 hours to dry, and then we'll work on the other stuff. The hot glue sets really, really quick, so that's gonna be the last thing I do. The fabric glue, unfortunately, also says about 24 hours are full, but then after like 24 hours, you can actually wash it. So this is good glue. So we're actually going to use this to adhere the felt. I do have enough felt. I did buy a roll of felt. Unfortunately, like, I was thinking I could do the whole thing out of felt, but the problem is it's only sold in 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters. So, and I need 70. Granted, if I did this, it would barely touch at the back. Barely touch at the back. So even 40 root 2, so that's what, 1.41, I think. So 40, I'll round it up to half, so 40 and a half, 60. So yeah, if I pull it kind of tight, it would get close to 60 centimeters. How is that? How? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, because it's 56. Yeah, so it barely touches. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, how do we go from 76 to 60 fitting my head? Because it does. Yep, so we're going to go there. We'll sew the Velcro on here. I'll probably hem that so that looks a little bit decent. Hem that side so it also looks a little bit decent. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to expel phlegm or something that I don't have. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We will sew the Velcro on. This will be the mask. I think that's going to look okay. It's not going to look perfect, but it should pass the smell test, and that's the goal. I just don't have the materials. I went to the freaking store over the last 3 days, probably 4 times, to get more materials, to get more stuff, to see if stuff could work, that could work. None of it really worked, but that's just because I'm not in a big town, so. But I'm happy that it doesn't go through, so yeah, the front of the mask will be felt, and it'll only be the front of the mask that's felt. And that's how we'll do that. Yes. When it's in front of the mask, I am going to go. We'll probably go down the sides a little bit. So I don't want to be crazy, and then we will cut it. We will cut the felt to the fabric. But that should be. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that. It doesn't freaking matter. Actually, can we move you? This is a little piece of cloth I don't care about. Wipe off the glue a little bit, and then put you back down. Apologies for that. Yeah, that's trash. Alright, so yeah, that is where we're going to leave it at this time. I got to figure out if I want to eat breakfast first, or dinner, or lunch, or brunch, whatever the hell we call it. Not dinner. Or do I want to just go straight to sewing while this cures? But I'll figure something out. Make sure that's nice and tight up in there on the nose. If it's not perfectly tight in the nose, it's still, again, not going to really impact anything. It'll just be some cloth there. So, yep, that's what we'll call it here. So this is, I also looked at it. So it wasn't, I did not start Sunday, I started Monday. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we got, 4 days, and sometimes we got 2 parts on those days. Then we got Sundays part 5. And so this is going to be part 6. The final construction, the final mask construction, or the mask workaround as I want to call it. And the sewing. So that will be part 6.5. Maybe there might be a 6.75. So I might do the sewing. Might be dinner time. And then I might do the mask at the end. Actually, I probably won't. I'll probably do the mask and then go to the sewing. Because I want to make sure that glue has enough time to set. So there we go. We'll call it here. So peace. Have a good one.